Hello everyone, my name is Amaka and you're welcome to Lizama Stitches. In this tutorial, we are going to be learning how to make a waist belt. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. So let's get started. I'm going to measure this metal where I'm going to hang the belt. So I'm going to measure what I have here. Now what I have here is 1/1/4. So now this fabric, when you measure this fabric like this, you have 3.5 inches. When you place it on fold, you're going to have 1/3. Now 1/2 inch is going to be for the seam allowance, while 1/1/4 is for the belt. That is when it's on fold. So the length of this fabric is the person's waist circumference plus 8 inches. I added additional 8 inches. Now I've ironed interfacing on my fabric. Now this is it. So the next thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew it. I'll fold it this way and I'll sew with 1/2 inch seam allowance. So I'm going to sew with 1/2 inch seam allowance. I'll sew here with 1/2 inch seam allowance and I'll sew it down. I'll sew it to this point with 1/2 inch seam allowance. So I'm going to do it now. After sewing, I'll turn it to the right side. I'll do it and show you the outcome. So now I've sewn it straight. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew here. I'll sew it this way. Now take note, my seam allowance is at the middle. So I'm going to sew it this way, and for this part, I'm also going to sew this part this way. My seam allowance is going to be at the middle. So after that, I'm going to open a little space here, and from here I'm going to turn it to the right side. Then I'll use needle and thread to cover here, to cover it up. So I'll do it and show you the outcome. So now after sewing, this is it. Now this is my belt. I've finished sewing and I've also ironed it. I've closed here, I've closed here, I've also closed here. You see that you're not seeing the seam allowance from anywhere. So now the next thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to fix this inside just like this. And I'll take this to my sewing machine and I'll top stitch. I'm going to top stitch. I'll sew this and this together. So I'm going to do it and show you the outcome. After sewing, now this is what I have. Now this is my belt. So this is my belt. So that's just it with this tutorial. Now if you found this tutorial helpful, please click on the like button. Share this video with your friends. Share this video in your sewing groups. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. Feel free to ask questions. I'll be in the comment section to answer all your questions. We've come to the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.